It is fascinating the discourse that's happening around Eddie Redmayne's performance on the Tony Awards Sunday night. Eddie was nominated for his performance as the MC in Cabaret, and 3.5 million TV viewers and many millions afterwards on social media have got a little taste of that performance during the show.
And the reason why so many actors are drawn to it is because it's almost an abstract character. Mm-hmm. He exists in a void in some ways. The character, I see him as a bit of a shapeshifter. Mm-hmm. And he goes from, there's this one moment when he's a clown, and then he's a sort of almost dressed as a skeleton.
Well, one of the more popular tweets labeled Eddie in Cabaret his new sleep paralysis demon, while another thought Eddie's persona belonged on Muppet Treasure Island. And that has caused lots of people to defend Eddie's take on the iconic character, with many just saying, do people realize what Cabaret is? If you don't, Eddie teaching Jimmy Fallon some hand movements might clue you in a little bit.
And then you tickle the balls. Tickle the balls.
We have no troubles here.
Yeah, I watched the whole performance and I thought it was fantastic. And I've never seen Cabaret as a whole. I know enough about Cabaret, but I've never seen Cabaret as a whole. This just strikes me as Twitter doing its thing. Like, people being ignorant on Twitter, not knowing what Cabaret is, not understanding that actors play oddball characters sometimes. And I also just think this is Twitter, you know, it wants to find something to mock. So yeah, something to mock within the Tony Awards.
Cabaret, oh, cabaret, cabaret.
But I do think this is creating great dialogue. Like, yeah, I guess we're about 36 hours since the performance, and I'm looking at Twitter, and still there's tweets coming up on my feed, people talking about it, and it's actually somewhat intelligent, you know, conversation. It's not, you know, basic Twitter stuff. But yeah, people are actually engaging on an intellectual level about it, so I think it's good.
American audiences are, dare I say it, more generous spirited. There's a sort of tradition.
Or less reserved.
Or less reserved,
yes.
Yeah. And that's wonderful, again, because that's my role, is to interact with the audience.
And for the final word, I'll give it to Tony Award host, Ariana DeBose, who popped out of her dressing room to give her reaction to Eddie about his performance.
Epic. You were epic.
And that's that. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts on Eddie's very, I like the almost like disjointed movements he does. I'm not doing it well. See, aren't you glad I'm not playing the role? What do you think?
Wait, this way? Oh, this way.